I'm visiting my parents for the holidays, and I realized they have tons of crazy gadgets in their kitchen. I grew up with a lot of these gadgets, but I didn't realize how crazy they were until I got older. So I wanted to share them with you. They're sleeping right now, so hopefully they won't wake up. So let's get started. Anyway, first of all, here we have a microwave. I don't have one of these, not because I'm poor, but because they're ugly. Maybe someday Apple will make one. It'll be called the iNuke, and then I'll get a microwave. Okay, it gets crazier, I swear to God. All right, let's say you wake up in the morning and you're gonna have some breakfast. So you make toast, and you do that in a toaster. I don't have a toaster. I don't eat bread. Bread's bullshit. But when you are making your toast, you want to make sure that you don't electrocute yourself. So these wooden tongs by the Pampered Chef are just for making sure that you don't electrocute yourself when you remove your toast from your toaster. Then you're going to have some eggs. Say you go the hard-boiled route. You would use this to remove your egg from the boiling water. I would use a spoon, I guess. You're done boiling your egg, and you need to cut it. They don't actually have any gadgets for removing the shell somehow. Maybe they haven't figured that out yet. I'm not sure. Anyway, this gadget here, you put the hard-boiled egg there, and it cuts it. This is a phone. It's called a landline. Crazy. This, if you're going the scrambled route, so you make an egg white scramble, this is for removing the yolks from the egg whites. You just use the shells or the spoon or some shit like that. Now, let's say you're going to have some fruit with your cereal. This thing, I shit you not, this is for removing the green part of strawberries. I would just use a knife or not eat that part of the strawberry. I don't know, pretty simple. Say you're going to make some citrus fruits. If you're going to peel your citrus fruit, you need to use this device here to like peel the skin off. And then you need to juice it. So you got one juicer here, you got a juicer here. This one helps remove the pulp. Yeah, so you get really healthy. You're gonna have some grapefruit for breakfast. These utensils are especially designed for the consumption of grapefruit. I can't tell you what these things did to me developmentally, because I was deep in my 20s before I realized that you could enjoy a grapefruit by peeling it, not using one of these, using your finger or a spoon or something like that, and then just eating the fucking sections of the grapefruit. Like, who'd have thought? It's really good, actually. Anyway, moving on. This is a coffee maker. Coffee's bullshit. I don't drink coffee. I don't have one of those. This is a jar opener. They're actually kind of handy. This is also for gripping jars, for opening jars. It gives you leverage. It's a simple machine. This is a strainer. I guess it's kind of normal, whatever. This brush is especially for brushing the dirt off of mushrooms. I use my finger, or I wash them, or I just eat the dirt. Not a big deal. These things, I didn't even know these existed except for like Honey Bunches of Oats commercials. Except for this one's plastic. This is for honey. So what you do with this thing is you dip it in the honey, and then you drip it, or fling it around. I don't know what the fuck you do with it then. This is a garlic press. Now, I know you guys think, oh, garlic press is normal. But, okay, first of all, garlic presses suck. They make garlic taste like crap. No point. But this garlic press is special because it comes with this special thing for cleaning the garlic out of it. These are also good for making hair out of Play-Doh. All right. Now, when you're done with the garlic, you need this thing. I swear to God, this thing is a piece of stainless steel that you rub, and it gets the garlic smell off your hands. Like, that's the end of the fucking world because your hand smells like garlic. This is a colander that is used to separate water from pasta. Bullshit, I don't eat pasta. It's crap. I'll save that for later. This is for scraping the flesh off of your grill. This is a bottle opener. It's used for taking bottle caps off of beer bottles. It's bullshit. I use my teeth. Now this thing, this is crazy. This is a tea bag squeezer. It's used for squeezing tea bags. Squeezing tea bags. Too easy. Okay. Now this is a dishwasher. All right, now let's say later on in the day, you want to get drunk, you got your drink on, and of course that requires many devices to get your drink on. Now, first of all, you're gonna make yourself a cocktail, right? So this is a zester. This is used for zesting lemons and the sort. Now, if you're gonna make a gin and tonic, my personal favorite, this thing, I swear to God, this piece of plastic is for, like, you cut a piece of lime, you put it in there, and it helps you squeeze the juice of the lime. And it doesn't work nearly as well as just squeezing it with your hands. Okay, now this is a celebratory night. This is for champagne. This is for taking the corks off of champagne. You cram it on there, and then you kind of get some leverage that way. Now, because when you're celebrating, drinking an entire bottle of champagne is way too much. This thing goes on top to retain the fizz, retain the bubbly to your bubbly. Swear to God. Oh my God, just dropped it. Okay. Now, this switchblade looking thing is for taking the temperature of your wine to make sure that it doesn't have a fever. Now, and if that wasn't enough, then this device right here is put on the outside of your bottle of wine to make sure the temperature is correct. And apparently this is a miracle device because it can tell the temperature of wine that's inside the bottle even though it's on the outside of the bottle. Next thing we have is the drop stop. This is for clean getting drunk. You gotta stay clean, don't want things to drip. This you put on the inside of your bottle, and it is for pouring the wine so it doesn't drip. Don't want it to drip. And decanting is very popular these days. All sorts of devices for decanting. This is for decanting on the fly. You pour straight into it, and it goes right into your glass. And decanting, of course, does nothing. Okay, now, moving on. More crazy stuff. Here we go. All right, now this is a fridge. This is used for keeping food cold and fresh. Fucking bullshit. Anyways, now, when you're getting your drink on, you're having some people over, you're going to have a cheese and fruit plate. So, first of all, you need to cut your cheese. Now, this piece of shit is for cutting cheese, and it's got wire on it. You can do thick or you can do thin, or you can do neither because it doesn't fucking work. This is also for cutting cheese. Now, if you're going to have some melon, some honeydew or something like that, this little thing here is for making melon balls. Make balls out of your melons. And it's got a little hole on here. It's been specially engineered. I imagine this is to, like, reduce suction on the melons so that when you're scooping out the melon ball, that air can escape there. Anyway, when you're making more fruit, you got some cherries. This is for pitting cherries. You put the cherry right here, and this pits it, and this guard right here presumably prevents any explosions from hitting anybody in the face as you're pitting your cherries. This is fucking crazy. Look at this thing. This is a vegetable peeler. Fucking crazy. I actually have one of these things. Mine's not as fancy. This one is especially for things with thin skin, like tomatoes or peaches or people also. I don't know why you'd want to peel any of those things. This is for removing the hearts from apples or the core. So presumably you would do that, and then you would probably cut up the apple, but not my parents. They would use this instead because this cuts it into perfect sections while it's coring the apple. Now, last but definitely not least, this device right here, I bet you can't guess what this is. See, it's got fish on it. It's got little fish-shaped holes in it. This is for draining tuna cans. Draining the water from tuna cans. So that's all the crazy devices that my parents have in their kitchen. I was raised by crazy people. Happy holidays.